What's up, everybody? All right, so we got to talk about a certain isekai that just came out. It's trash, okay? I used to like isekais quite a lot, actually. And then I think I just got spoiled with episodes like um, ReZero and what's the other one? The one, it's basically, he's like a skeleton and he goes into a gaming world. Oh, what's that called? Let me see. Um, Top Isekai animes. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. 1 second. Oh, Mashiko Tensei, and then I also really like the Shield Hero. Those were good. Um, what is the one I'm thinking about? All right. Anyway, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's the one where he's a skeleton and he goes into a game, and it's a pretty big world. But anyway, the one I want to talk about is My One Hit Kill Sister. And when it first loads in, it's really not too bad. I wasn't I wasn't, you know, upset with it, or I didn't think it was complete trash yet. It just basically started out like any other isekai anime does. He dies from saving some girl, and then after he saves her, he goes into this space, whether it be heaven, just a fourth dimension. I mean, I don't know. He just goes to this space, right? And he realizes what's happened, and he gets sucked into this new world. And once he's in this new world, when he's there, he is really actually pretty excited about it. And I really liked the premise at first. I didn't really know what was all going on because I didn't read the description or anything. But once he gets there, he gets the new world, and he realizes that he has no special ability, he has no superpower. He's just a level one starter, and he's got to go for it. And so he goes to the Cross Guild, and he gets not a Cross Guild. He goes to the guild and gets his bronze. His little. He gets set up with them basically, and he takes on his first mission, and he goes out, and I can't remember what he was fighting, but he runs into a dragon somehow, and that seems to be a theme of the story. Is he's always running into some mess that he cannot handle alone. Because I mean, they have to have some way for the sister to come in, but we're getting there. And as he's fighting this dragon, he basically is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna die," and he starts calling out for his sister. And next thing you know, the sister just like pops up out of nowhere. And you don't really understand how she gets there at first. But then you realize that like the sister has a brother complex. And actually it's kind of funny at first, to be quite honest, but she basically kills herself to follow her brother into the afterlife. Now, little much, kind of funny at first, but once she like one punches this dragon, because it's kind of in the name, my one shot kills sister. Uh, she's like constantly doting on him and filling him up, and basically trying to get with her her little brother, and constantly wants his attention. And it's it's funny at first, but when you're about 4 or 5 episodes in, and that's the main comedic point of the show, it does get a little old pretty quick. And if it wasn't for the Demon King's sixth general, I think her name, what's her name, real quick? Um, if it wasn't for Kilamaria, I just think it would be so boring, um, because it's so cookie cutter. I mean, there's nothing really different that's going on. It's trying to be like a comedic show, but it's really just not that funny. The only part that I do think is funny is basically her and I think it's, how do you say it? Asahi. Her, like, Kilamaria and Asahi, I think their interactions are funny. I love it when they're together, and I love their interactions. They're just hilarious to me. I mean, one of my favorite parts is when she first gets introduced to Asahi, and he like gets blown back into her, and he's never met her yet. His face just ends up in her boobs, and he mistakes her for her sister. And for some reason, I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And I just, the way that they go with each other and talk back and forth, it just cracks me up. And then I love the little triangle that they have going on of like a friendship. I just think it's really fun to watch, and I do enjoy that part of the show. So I mean, it's not, would I recommend you go out of your way to sit down and make sure you watch this? No, I wouldn't. But if you have a couple of minutes to, well, not a couple of minutes, I guess if you had an hour to sit down and watch a show that you may or may not like, then yeah, I'd recommend you giving a shot. Or if if that type of comedy is up your alley, then of course you're gonna love it. Um, they got some fan service in there, and yeah, that's pretty nice every now and then too. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much the show so far in a nutshell. It's obviously not ended yet. Hopefully, it'll get better as time goes on. But that's just my initial reaction to the show so far. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.